Hello and welcome to today's episode. Hope everybody's doing well. For those in the US, hope you had a good holiday. I am sitting over here and at the zoo and been working on some of this and starting to get a little bit of this going here. I've got a little bit of work to do down in here. That's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to get some glass brought over as well. I'm going to get this laid in, I think, today is what my goal is. So this is going to be our way in. Let me just jump back over here and I'll show you what we've got. Got a few things to work on today, a few things I want to show you, but let's just start down here. So here's our entrance right up here. And we're going to be going down here. And we're going to open this room up a little bit. We're going to have sort of a sitting room kind of thing. I'll make it look like almost like a library. Put in some wood floors, bookshelves, sort of a resting spot more than anything else. Some books and that kind of thing. Then we're going to come down over here, and this is what we're going to have for the majority of it. Our plan is to open this up a little bit. I think I'm going to go back this way a little bit as well. And what I'm going to do is put glass at this level right here that we're standing on. And then put redstone torches underneath all this so that we can get some kind of a lighting down here, but not real lighting, just so that it stays dark. And what we'll do is hopefully get mobs to naturally spawn down below here. But the rest of the goal is to get certain little sort of pens or cages for a handful of these critters in here, just for display purposes. Get them named. And then let all of these set up as spawnable areas. And then what we'll have is going to run this over a little bit further. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to come up, but right here is an entrance up and out that we can take. There's a hole right up there. Let's see where we land up there. Right up there is what we came out of. And whoa, a lot of mobs out here. So I get myself cornered in the tree. So we got a lot of the mobs that we were looking for right in here. So this is what we're going to have here. Kind of see I've been working on a little bit of this. Wow, that's a lot of zombies. I may have to make a run for this. So this is what we're going to be working on today. So let me go back over to our supply room way over there. Get some glass and some dye. Those are the big things that I got to get a hold of, and I will be back with you here in a bit. All right, and welcome back. So, picked up some supplies and did a little bit of digging down here, sort of hollowing this out. I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. So what we've got here is we've got some glass. Let me grab some more dye than I'm going to need, but we're going to make some light gray glass. And the reason we want light gray is that it's going to kind of disappear as we place it down. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically make this a glass floor and a viewing area. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover all of this in glass. Now it does two things. It keeps anything that spawns below so you can't see it, but it also makes this a spawn-proof area as well. So even on this stone area that's in here, we're going to cover it with glass as well. It's going to take quite a bit of glass, I think, to cover all this. But we've got the sand, I think, and we've got the stuff to do it with, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then what we're going to do, and I'll show you real quick. Let me fill this in here. Bump, and grab one more thing over here. What we're going to do is we're going to come up, and we need to have some light down here, but we want to make this spawnable. So what we're going to do is we're going to put torches down, and we're going to use redstone torches, and we're going to put them sort of out of the way. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do something like this. Let's say right here too. Something so we get the light down here and still get the feel of our area. So You can kind of see them. It's kind of dark down there, and this becomes a spawnable area. So the intention is that as you're wandering the zoo, you're going to be loading this area up, so that by the time you come over to here, come down these stairs, this will have some mobs down below in here in this sort of quote natural environment that we created for it. And this is really fairly natural. I just lowered parts of this. And I'm going to dig this out and make this about this high, and this will go up another block here as well. Get this all cleaned out in here, and then we'll put a ceiling on this one. I think I'm going to do... I don't know what I'm going to do for a ceiling, but I'm not going to end up putting any light up there. I may end up doing something dark, like maybe coal or black wool or something up there. Kind of make this room fairly dark. With the glass floors, it should make for a very, very nice and interesting room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more of these done, and then get a little bit more of this laid out, a little bit more of this dug out, and so forth, and I will be back with you here in a bit. Alright, and welcome back. So we got the first layer done here, and you can see my idea is working out pretty good. Got a skeleton down over here, sort of arranging this as we go, getting these all tied in. I'm gonna have a little loud spots. So right over here we have a cave spider spawner, so it's gonna be loud. I haven't taken down this little section right here, or this right here, just sort of to get it to clean up. And I've been sitting over here working a little while, so there's quite a few of these cave spiders in here. A little loud, but this is kind of the idea that we're having, that I'm going to be working with for this. I think I'm going to go back to this direction a little bit further. I don't think there's any more. I know there's more abandoned mine shaft back this direction. Kind of see it from back over here. You know, kind of like how this is working out, but not really sure if how big I want to make this, as far as how much we're going to have as far as the floor here. Sort of give it an overall look and feel to the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out. I'm going to do this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get this area done. This area done. You can kind of see. I'm taking out any of the diorite and the granite that's down below, and pull these torches out and just sort of see what this is going to look like. I'm not going to deal with this quite yet. I think I'm actually going to go run off a little further away, let these all despawn, hop in there, get this all cleared up, and see what this looks like as far as once I get the lights out, all these torches out, and get some redstone torches in here. So let me go get that taken care of, and I will be back with you here after the cut. Alright, and welcome back. So, made some progress, I think. Have an idea what we're going to do. Got this all nice and dark. And I figured out what we're going to do with this. We're going to leave this a cave look. Got some ideas. Gonna have to fill this in a little bit up here, but in general, I think what I'm gonna do is make this still look like a cave in the end. So we're just gonna be doing some digging, filling in some holes, giving it some shape every now and then, kind of like right here. Gonna play with this a little bit, get some andesite worked in, sort of give it a little bit of shape to it, some texture in there. Probably going to work in some cobble as well, I think. Trying to get some different textures on the wall and so forth, but still try to keep this dark, because my end result is I want to have this area dark except for just this area over here, and this is going to be lit up back behind. I'm probably going to put some stuff back in the cave sections here, where the different oops, different mobs are going to be at, and we will have a little bit of that here and there, sort of give it some different some look. And then what I'm going to do here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use some iron bars to cover this up with. Trying to get a little bit of feel here for what this is going to look like, and I don't have any iron bars on me. I don't have anything iron-wise, but I'm going to do a front of this with iron. I just have it iron bars all the way around. So what I'm going to do is let me get these cave/cages right here built, and see what we can come up with here as far as that goes. Getting this all built in here. Sort of gonna lay out a rough little pattern here. Oh, you guys are so noisy. On what we're gonna have here. Some of these will come out a little bit further into this area, that kind of thing. Get some of this look and feel here. Probably put glass right here just to make it easier. But let me get this these 4 openings here done. I think I can get 4 of them in there. 1, 2, maybe 3. Yeah, probably gonna do 3 of them in there. Sort of breakdowns where I can put the witch, a zombie, and a skeleton up here. And then I think I'll put these other 3, the Enderman, the Creeper, and the Spider, over on this side. And then I kind of got our exit. I'll show you what we've got done here. Let me go put a torch over here real quick. I want to walk back in with a Creeper, get myself blown up, and see that happening. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to come back this way, and we come up into a natural cave right here. So I may do some brick. I think they're going to use brick, stairs, or half slabs going up. And what I have is I have this opening up back over here. Now, I wasn't sure where I was at to begin with, but what it ends up being is I think this is what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to build an old wooden bridge that comes from that little opening where we came out of in a curve over to here. And over here is our little cavern area back over here. I think I've shown this a couple times. So you come back up the stairs, you hook it back around, and then right over here, I'm going to make an entrance for our nether mobs. So we'll have a pigman in there, we'll have wither skull, magma cube, try to get a ghast in there. And we'll haul out all this mountain for all of that. All the way over to here. And then we'll come out somewhere over here is what I think I'm going to do. And then come up and over, and this is where we're going to have our wolves, our ocelots, our polar bear, the stray, the husk, and those sort of outdoor, natural, have-to-go environments over here is what I think I'll do. And then back towards the beginning, and then we'll have this sort of this center part here where we'll have to do some work on, but that's still a little bit ways down the road. So let me go get those caves down below built, and let me get these stairs. I have an idea for these stairs as well, going down over here. And let me go grab the supplies for that. So this is our educational area, but I have an idea for how I'm going to do these stairs going down. So let me go get that laid out with my ideas on that one, and I'll be back with you here after a bit. Alright, and welcome back. So, made some headway. And let's take a look at what we've got down here. So, this should be looking pretty familiar. This, I've finally figured out, this is going to be our resource room. We're going to set up like an educational area. Books, make it a little warmer looking. Set up almost like a library look. Work with some people here and get some basic educational related stuff set up in here, I think is what I want to do. Sort of almost like a waypoint, a stopping point as you're going through. This is about, I would say, probably about halfway through the zoo. From the aquarium all the way around to the passive mobs, and we'll come down here into the hostile mobs. And this is going to be sort of like a resting point. I'll probably have somebody come in and set up a little bit of a food stop just in case somebody needs that they can maintain and keep going. But then we'll head down into the hostile mob area. And what I've got here is this is what I've done here. This row of torches is going to go away. I've still got to finish this wall, so ignore that wall. But let's take a look at it from this direction. We're going to put sort of some cave-like cages in here. I need to go through and add a little more texture onto this one. But this is where we're going to put our zombie and our informational book. We're going to put our witch in here. You can kind of see what that looks like. We're going to put skeleton and then a creeper on this one over here. And boy, these guys are loud. Let's turn down the mob sounds real quick. Turn down a little bit. There we go. So we can hear what we're doing. So this is what this is going to look like. I may round this corner off, like put some, put a couple pieces of a carpet in here, just so that it's got more of a rounded effect. But you can kind of tell here I've gone through and avoided any lighting. So when this is all said and done, and this should be dark enough now, yeah. So this is what this is going to look like, and we'll have some lighting down below for everything, and everything else in here is lit. And you'll notice I'm walking up the stairs pretty easily. What I've got here is I got a fence covered by a piece of carpet, so I'm walking up pretty easily and walking back down. So this is what this is going to look like. I'm going to do some more shaping in the ceiling, work on this wall over here, clean up where some of these, the ender chest is giving off some light in here as well. Going to make that go away. But this is kind of what it's going to look like, and having our probably put the Enderman here, spider in here, a couple spiders in here, and then have a book about our cave spiders down here, which is where they're naturally at. And then everything else sort of just in here, get this lit up so it's kind of spooky, kind of dark, giving it a nice kind of a eerie feeling, if nothing else. So that's what that's going to look like for in here. So got some lighting I need to do up there. Probably going to cover a lot of carpets. You'll notice on these, I got a lot of carpets right in here on top of these blocks, and it blends in pretty well. If you didn't know what you're looking for, you probably wouldn't see it. So that's what this is going to look like. So let's put these in here, just in case I need them somewhere else. And go take a look over here with what we've got. So let me throw in a couple torches back in here, just in case. Don't want anything spawning accidentally. I guess my biggest fear is a creeper accidentally showing up and blowing up on this glass and making up a mess of what we've got. But this allows us to get bats. We've got our cave spiders, creeper. Sounds like there's a zombie in here somewhere. Let's see. I hear him. I just don't see him. Maybe they're up above. Must be nighttime or something. So this is what we're going to do in here. I'm going to probably get rid of the diorite, try to get rid of the granite, put in the andesite, get it a little grayer feel to it. Maybe come back and put some cobble in, but not real sure. This is going to be dark up there. I'm going to go lay carpets up and all of that. That's actually a natural cave that came down. So I'm trying to keep it that way. I'm going to throw carpets up above there, take out the torches so it's still dark up there, but keeps things from spawning. But let's go take a a look around here. Let me see if it's... Yeah, take a quick nap, get it to daytime. And then we're going to go walk around. We've got some things done over in the passive mob farm, in the passive mob area. And want to get some of that stuff taken care of. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go place an order for our with Moobar for our hostile mobs. So let's go take a look over here. This is our finished up tunnel that Pine Leaf Needles did a while back. It looks really good. Got our spot for our different mushroom biomes in here. I think it looks really good in here. I think it's got a good feel to it. And we've had some work done here on our passive mob farm. Got some of the landscaping done. Had some people come in. Still need to get a little more around in up here, but it's coming along in here. So let's go take a look. And where did you come from? Somebody got out. Oh wow. Looks like we have a third donkey in here. Wow, so let's go get him fenced in here with the rest of them. We had him lost there for a while, and all of a sudden showed up. So let's go get him drugged down over here. I haven't seen him at all. Come on. All right, so come on. So when I initially asked him to deliver 2 donkeys, 1, 2, 3, he did deliver the second donkey, which was great, but it disappeared for some reason. And wasn't really sure what had happened to it, unless it had gotten down way over here and it worked its way around, because we couldn't find it. I mean, I know that this is a potential way up and out, but I wasn't really expecting them to, to completely get lost. And we were looking for them, both Geo Winner from Moobar and I were like looking all around, like going, okay, where's he at? Where'd he run off to? Where'd he get off? Get away to? So looks like there is a third one there. Showed up, which is great. So we'll end up paying for that one as well, which is not a big deal. So we have our donkeys, our mules, and our horses. You can see this is our donkeys and our mules over on this side. Got our horses over here. A whole bunch of them. Took most of them from our spawn area. Gonna have to move this here in a little bit. This is crazy, which isn't a big deal, but you can see all of the cows and the mushrooms are headed over there into that area rather than staying over here. And I'm not sure why they all ran off in that direction, but they've all migrated across, moved over into that area. They're still staying in the pen, which is great, but just really weird that they're over there. Not a big deal, but what we need to do here, put this bone in here, oops, in this lead, is we need to go and pay Moobar for the services. They left us a bill right here. We got 1 diamond for the cows were 1 diamond, the donkeys were 5, the mushrooms were 1, for a total of 7. And I think we're going to go back and we are going to not only use them again for additional stuff, but we're actually going to go and get them paid and give them a little bit of a tip. So I'm going to head back over to the market, and we will get Moobar paid, and we'll get the order placed for the next one. So I will meet you over there. Alright, and welcome back. So we are back over here at the market area, And we are going to run into Moobar real quick and place our payment and let them know they've got another order in place. So let's just put that right there. And this is our total of 7 diamonds. So we'll put that in there, and we're going to give them a grand total of 12 because I think they did a great job. So let's just do that right like that. And then we have another order that we're going to do. So this is the second one. The new Welsington Zoo is ready to stock our hostile mob exhibit. Thanks to the prompt and great delivery of the passive mobs earlier, we'd like to hire Moobar for the additional creatures. We would like the following creatures delivered to the zoo: 2 zombies, unarmored, 1 villager, 1 standard. We want 1 witch, 2 skeletons, unarmored, 1 creeper, 1 spider, 2 endermen in separate boats, and then please deliver to the hostile mob exhibit at the zoo. Any questions? Let me know. So, that's order number 2. So, that is set to go, and we are good to go for that as well. So, that is all I got time for today. Hope everybody had enjoyed the video. I'd love to hear your feedback on there, how things are going. You can leave me a comment down below. If you, as always, you can catch me on Twitter as well, at @AWanderingNerd. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more like this, please subscribe. But that is all I got time for. So, until next time, this is a Wandering Nerd.